Hey folks, my name is Jimmy, aka Pally of Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another issue of Mortal Realms magazine. As per usual, if you like these videos, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and drop a comment down below. It is greatly appreciated, and I do get back to everybody as soon as I possibly can. Now, into this week's issue, we're on issue 39. We've got a nice new model. We've got that Cairn Wraith. These are an older model, as I've said in previous videos. 2010 is when these were kind of designed, created and unleashed into the old world, which is why they come with a square base as well as the round base that we get with Age of Sigmar stuff. They can also be made with one of 3 different heads as well, so it's not too bad. So it depends on how you want to do it and everything like that. So into the issue itself, we've got the page, of course, detailing information about Cairn Raves. So Cairn Raves are made from the souls of spiteful mass murderers. They have been transformed into hateful wraiths who delight in hacking down mortals and watching their souls seep outwards. So spirits of the dead are usually turned into shades of it, but are echoes of their mortal selves. These spectres are easy prey for Nagash, who changes them to his own dark purposes. However, the psychotic souls that become Cairn Raves have remained defiant and maintained some of their free will. These spirits endured Nagash's spiritual torment, but all that they were has been stripped away, save for their unending hatred. So, with Cairn Raves, they are brutal murderers who are very hateful, and they become these Cairn Raves, these spirits that wield these Reaper scythes. So Cairn Raves wield a Reaper scythe. These deadly weapons carve through ranks of mortal warriors as if they were no more than corn at harvest. With wide sweeps of their scythes, Cairn Raves may cut a bloody swathe through their foes, reaping a bounty of souls for Nagash. They delight in the fear and suffering felt by their victims. So, as you can tell, Cairn Raves, not nice kind of Knighthorn creatures to bump into. You wouldn't want to bump into one in the dark alley because it will use that scythe against you. But as of course, with everything Knighthorn, they are pretty cool. They look really nice. They look a bit spindly, and this was kind of probably one of the very early kind of stages of Knighthorn's armies as well. So that was kind of the probably the catalyst for a lot of it as well. Then we've got a page about Gyron's goddess, the mother of Gyron, the Alariel Everqueen. So the queen of the radiant wood, all mother of Gyron, goddess of the realm of life. Alariel is creator and destroyer, both sower of seeds and pitiless reaper. She is exactly like nature itself, beautiful, merciless, and moving in ever-changing cycles. To the Sylvaneth, her word is law. So Alariel is, in the old world, was an elven queen, and in the Age of Sigmar, she presides over everything in Gyron, and is very closely related to the elves anyway. The model that she comes on is fantastic as well. You've got that big massive stag beetle, which is pretty damn cool. Roams around on that, which is really nice. It is a really cool model to have if you have one in your arsenal. Moving on, we've got Uruk Warclans, page number 2. So it is about the Ironjaws. So Ironjaw Warclans are the armoured fist of Gorkamorka's endless greenskin hordes. They hurl themselves into battle, each new charge hitting like a stampede of metal-clad monsters. So these are really kind of bulked up with all this metal armour and everything like that. They have brutal mounts, and they carry big massive war axes and hammers and everything like that. You need big massive weapons that nobody of a human stature could probably lift very easily. Everything like that, these big brutes. But they are really cool army if you get into them. You can make them look really cool. The armor's very bulky. It's very tough, very stylish. and everything like that, and you can make it look really, really cool if you wanted to as well. So yeah, pretty damn good to have them on your team. The battle segment, giving you some more history into the realms, is of course about the Ever Queen rising. So the trees stirred at her approach, the chorus of rustling that ripped through the forest like babbling whispers. On wings of emerald foliage, the Ever Queen descended from the dawn sky, her golden armour shining, glistening in the glorious sunlight. So this kind of page is, a couple of pages, is literally all about the battles and the very, very original of the Ever Queen rising back up with the Sylvaneth going against the good old flesh eater courts and stuff like that as well, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, a bit of information about the Woodroth Beetle that she uses as a mount. Your how to build guide on the Cairn Raves, fairly easy in all honesty. It's not a bad bit to use. It says you will not use that need that base. In all honesty, pretty accurate. You're not going to need it if you don't want to use it. If you want to use it and have it an old world feel, by all means, have it, use it. It's up to you. So, you have got the options, as I say, about with 3 different heads. Yeah, your choice. You can always use one of them other heads as a bit of decoration for a base and stuff like that if you really wish to as well. The painting guide keeps it in very, very kind of the style that the Knighthorns want to be painted through all of these issues. So with all your base coats, so we've kind of shortened it down a little bit with all the base coats, making sure you're shading, of course, and then of course going through all the bases and everything like that. Entirely up to you how you want to do it, if you want to go for that style or if you want to do it slightly differently. So it's up to you as well if you want to have it bare sculpt or if you want to have it masked. If you have it masked, you can use some metallics, which is pretty cool, and it's actually quite a nice idea and quite a nice addition. Entirely up to you though. Then you've got a setting up battlefield, so about more of a tutorial, placing terrain features and everything like that. So entirely up to you how you want to go about doing it. And then all your different positioning map tiles as well, so how to use your 3 mats along the long edges, or all 4 mats when we get up the 4th one, and everything like that, so you can create bigger battlefields, keep it all going how you want to do it. It's entirely up to you, as per usual with most Warhammer stuff. Then we've got the extended war scroll for the Cairn Wraith itself. So of course it has a range of only 2. 2 damage, it is pretty decent. It can fly because it's a Knighthorns, and it has Frightful Touch and Reap Like Corn as its 2 abilities. So it tells you how it works. So Frightful Touch, if you roll it and you manage to get it, it'll do 2 mortal wounds. So Reap Like Corn as well does pretty well, so you can do a lot of damage to quite a few models as well at the same time. Then your battle plan is Duel of Champions. So in the haunted heart of Summersong, the Knighthorns gather around the city's grand temple. From within its foreboding domed structure, the Geist's ritual magic continues to pulse outwards, spreading death across the land. It falls to Xandria Azurebolt to put an end to the threat. So, of course, this is going to pit Xandria Azurebolt, who we got from like issue number 5 of the magazine, against his Cairn Wraith more than anything. So, the armies list will include, for the Nighthorn side, Cairn Wraith, Guardian of Souls, Tomb Banshee, 10 Chain Rasps, 10 Dreadscythe Harridans, and 4 Grimghast Reapers, kind of squaring up against the Stormcast Tunnels, of course, going in the shape of Xandria Azurebolt, 5 Sequitors, 3 Castigators, 4 Griffhounds, and the Celestar Ballista. So, pretty cool. You can have a bit of fun with this as well, which is really, really nice. And 2 objectives in the map if you want to go for that battle plan. Then again, it's also explaining that from issue 41 we enter the realm of metal, So we'll get new models, more paints, more exciting battle plans, and they will give us a few extra bits and pieces as well in there. So we're going to get things like the broken Sigmar statue and stuff like that. So yeah, some cool bits and pieces. So there are some really nice models coming up as well in the near future. Talking of the near future, of course, though, we have issue 40, where we'll get a Knight Azeroth next week. Really looking forward to getting this model. It looks really nice. Yeah, quite looking forward to that. And then issue 41, when we enter the realm of metal, we get quite a decent amount of models. We get some Lord Relictor, we get Retributors as well in there as well. So the Lord Relictor model is really cool. I must admit, I'm quite looking forward to getting these guys. I've not had any of these models before, so apart from the good old Vanguard there, so I'm looking forward to getting this. So it should be a really nice issue to have. Having 7 Stormcast at one time is a bit more than we normally get, so it is very nice. So yeah, so some good stuff is on the way with the magazine. So happy days. That is it from me today, I think. Thank you very much for watching. I say, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're getting on. We're pretty much halfway through this magazine collection now as well, so we're getting there through it. Some really good stuff coming up from it as well, so there should be some really cool models to have. Some good stuff to be excited for as well. So happy days. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you very soon, and yeah, thank you. Bye bye now.